All right. Hello. Hello, as I kind of adjust everything here. So we're going to be having some fun this evening. We're going to be streaming some original Xbox games. So you can't see here, right here, I have my original Xbox like shittily put up on this desk because I just don't have a good place to put it. So it's kind of up here. And we're going to look at some... I tried to pick horror games out of my Xbox collection to look at. Obviously, the big one we're going to start with tonight is, of course, Blood Omen 2. But other games I have here, most of these are horror. One in here, and you'll be able to spot which one isn't horror, is more or less just what I wanted to look at out of curiosity. But really get Blood Rain 2. I have John Carpenter's The Thing game, which I remember playing this when it came out, but... excuse me, I don't remember much about it, so we're going to look at that. We're going to look at, I think I mentioned this on another stream during Horror Fest this year, Evil Dead Fistful of Boomstick, so we'll take a look at that, hopefully, if we have time for all this, I don't know. And then I just, more or less, I want to make sure, I haven't even looked, I would assume that this game works. I think I got it at a flea market. This isn't really a horror game, but I wanted to just take a look at it. That is Unreal 2. So, The Awakening. So, like I said here, we're going to start with Blood Omen 2. This is a game, if I remember correctly, I had played this game on the GameCube. I don't think I ever played the Xbox version. So, and the disc looks pretty solid, so... this is the one game I tested earlier, so I know it works. But we'll go ahead and pop that in here on the Xbox. So I think I had mentioned before when I tried to do the PS2 stream, I was using the pound adapter, and that wasn't working properly. I also have one of these pound adapters for the original Xbox. It seems to be working just fine. So at least 1 out of 2 is working, right? So let's take a look here. Now, I personally have not looked at or played this game in a really, really long time. And I actually am going to turn the Elgato sound on because I just realized it was off. So excuse me. And I'm also going to... I got one other thing. This is a mess of wires you can't see, but... I'm also going to turn that off so I don't waste battery. So this is Blood Omen 2. I thought it would be fun. I did one of these streams a while ago where I just streamed a bunch of Xbox games, and then I never did again, and that simply was because, as I try to make sense of this mess of wires here, the main reason for that was because that was when my Xbox died. And then I learned by opening it that it was one of those, I blew a capacitor. So at my previous job, I actually had a buddy who offered to fix it for $10. And, whatever the cost of the capacitors were, which I think at the time was I bought a package of 50 of them for $6. And I just told him, you can keep, what you don't use. So he replaced all the capacitors on this Xbox, and it's worked fine ever since. I've had no issue. It just plays. So we're gonna go ahead and just dive in. Oh man. So yeah, I played through this on the GameCube, which looking back is probably the worst version of the game from my understanding. So this Xbox version should probably be pretty solid. But we'll find out. The other horror game, and I have more. These aren't the only ones. I also, apparently, I didn't realize I owned Silent Hill 4 on the original Xbox, so that's cool.
Upon tides of
I'm not going to look at that tonight.
Flowed and ebbed and left me.
And then I also own both of the Suffering games, but I didn't bother digging those out over there. So
then I saw her.
I think the stack I picked is good enough for tonight.
Evening. We did not expect you to awaken
Problem
so
is, I'd
soon.
like to do more streams
Already you
like this,
surprise us.
but I don't
My mind was
exactly
in
know what
fragments
category
like
to put it
shattered
under.
glass.
Because I like to
Where am
attach
I?
it to a game, but
I
if
don't
I'm playing
remember.
multiple games, I don't
Yes.
exactly know how to
It
do
was
that.
said your
Maybe I just
memory
leave it
would be
off and just
affected
keep
by
it in the
your
gaming
long
category.
sorrow.
I don't know.
That will pass in
So.
time. I am Uma, and I am here to help you.
I couldn't tell you what
Know
the
that
story
your
of this
name
game
is
is. I don't
Kain.
remember.
And you were once a power in the land.
I know my name, but my past, I remember fragments only.
That you awoke at
This
all
is definitely
a
that
miracle.
like 2002,
When we found
2003
you,
facial
there was but
animation.
the barest thread of life left in you. We nurtured it, fed it, and now you rise and walk again.
And what is this place?
You are in the city of Meridian, capital of the land of Nosgoth, the land you once sought to conquer and rule. Tell me, since you remember your name, do you also remember your nature?
But
Of
I thought
course.
just in general it would be fun to take a look at a bunch of
Then let
original.
me
I actually
show
own a
you
lot
the
of horror
future.
games for the original Xbox.
You have been asleep for 200
So for PS2,
years.
the only
In that time,
biggest horror game I own
this
for
is
PS2
what
is
has
Clock
become
Tower
of
3,
Nosgoth.
but again, that stupid cable's not working, so it doesn't really do anybody any good.
You were a great general, commanding an army of vampires, but the powers you opposed were too strong for you. You were struck down, your armies defeated, scattered, and destroyed. Everyone believed you to be dead.
Who defeated me?
The Seraphan, an army of fanatical humans sworn to eradicate all vampires from the world. A new leader brought them together, and wielding a new kind of magic, deadly to our kind, was able to destroy your army and kill most of the vampires. You were defeated in mortal combat by this leader,
I mean,
the
sure.
Seraphan Lord.
I also still really
But that is
like
not the end
the
of the story.
original Xbox controller.
Under the guise
It
of
had those
protecting
extra
the
like
land from
black
the
and white
vampire
buttons I always
menace,
thought were pretty cool.
The Seraphan
So.
seized control
And I know
of
I
all
can't
of
be seen on the
Nosgoth,
screen. I
and
have
their
that
rule is not
Halo
done.
Edition,
For
Master
200
Chief
years,
Edition,
the Seraphan
original
have
Xbox,
enslaved the
which is
humans
awesome.
under their iron rule and hunted down and destroyed every vampire they could find.
They have not succeeded, however.
Not yet. And now, with your help, it is our hope to crush the Seraphan and restore order to the city.
The natural order. Vampires preying upon humans.
Naturally.
You said our hope. Who are you?
We are the Cabal.
Another game I
the
should have pulled
vampire
from the thing, and maybe I
resistance.
still will,
We work to
that I have
undermine the
is
Seraphan at every
Cold Fear,
turn.
which I think
But we are losing.
randomly runs at
With the new
720p
magic they
resolution on the
employ,
original
the
Xbox.
glyph magic, they are
So
able
I might
to
go
find
yank
us
that
and
off the
kill
shelf
us.
here in a moment too.
Our
Maybe
numbers
we'll
are
look at that.
dwindling.
I should
Without
look, 'cause
help,
I
we
don't
will
think
not
any of these
survive.
other games have that option because I
We
think they were all
need you,
earlier.
Of course
I
you
know
did
this
not
was
bring
like
me back simply out
2003,
of
but-
kindness. There must be a price.
We need you to help the resistance.
Blood Rain
Our
2 was a
faces are
later one,
known.
and I
Kill
think
us
Blood
and
Rain
say,
2. I
but
should even
you
look at this disc.
are
I don't think I
ancient
ever looked at
history,
this disc,
long
honestly.
since dead and buried.
Other than when I bought
You
it,
can
but
go
yeah,
where
that
we
disc
cannot.
is perfect.
That gives us a small advantage.
Blood Rain 2 is later. I think that was like 2004, but that
And
game,
why
this
do you
game is
suppose
720p.
I would do this? What is to be
The
my
thing,
reward?
no.
Your eternal gratitude.
Have you changed so
Evil Dead is
much?
480,
The Seraphan Lord defeated you.
and
Don't you
Unreal
want
is
to kill
480.
him?
Okay.
When you have destroyed
And, I mean,
him,
obviously,
you can
Blood
continue
Omen
your
is-
ascent to power, restore your army, and rule the land at last.
Blood Rain 2 I kind of
Does the
remember
lust for
because Blood Rain
vengeance and
2 was a
power
later game.
No longer
That I want to
stay
say I
you?
also played through on the
Are you
GameCube.
so dead?
I seem to remember that I played the pawn once before. It ended badly.
This time, you will prevail. We are simply your allies, not your betrayers. What we want from you is open and plain, with no
So
hidden
in
power.
terms of other Horror
If you
Fest
succeed,
plans, so
so
we'll
do
have
we.
2 more nights of streaming that
Are
I'm
you
doing.
asking me to trust
Friday
you?
night, I originally
We
said I
must
was going to
trust
look at
one
Pumpkin
another.
Jack,
Together, we can
which I've
defeat
played
the
very
Seraphan
little of. I
Lord.
bought it on PC.
Once he is dead,
It's actually a ray
his
tracing
order
game,
will
which is really cool.
collapse.
But
Mindless fools that they are.
I'm actually going to look
But
at
there are
the new
dangers
Dark
other
Pit.
than the Seraphan
I know.
which must
I know.
be
I was going to
overcome.
flub that. the new Dark Pictures anthology game, Little
They
Hope.
will fear me.
So we're going to look at that on Friday as kind of a first look live. And then Saturday night, I'm going to do, I don't know if it's going to be a full run. We'll see how much time I have. But I am going to do a mod.
And you are far too weak to fight.
I tentatively will say mod run because I don't think I'm going to get through the whole game, but Resident Evil 3, if it works. I have yet to test it. The last time I wanted to stream Resident Evil 3 through my computer, for whatever reason, that game specifically was like terrible frame rate issues, only when I was streaming. So I haven't tested it. I need to test it. I'll probably test it later tonight, but that's the plan right now. If I can't get that to work, then we're going to probably just look at the original Resident Evil and I'll do it.
To our kind, these are called the Dark Gifts.
I look forward to meeting these traitors to our kind.
I thought about doing some
My senses spun. My body ached.
Symphony of the Night, but I've done that every year, so I didn't want to do that for a third year in a row.
Come, vampire. It is time for you to feed.
All right. It's like the longest opening cutscene. I don't have to see how this works. God, this is such a like early 2000s game too.
Do not be afraid.
What magic is this?
I am using the Whisper, Kain, a natural ability of vampires. In this way, we can keep in contact.
I legitimately cannot understand what this woman is saying right now, and I can't skip this.
Yes. I remember now. She had been in my...
I don't know why, like the in-game cutscenes I could perfectly understand without issue, but for whatever reason these ones I cannot.
I cannot read your thoughts, but only speak into your mind.
So this game has some lovely audio mixing issues, I see.
Proceed down this street. I shall be waiting.
Use the left thumbstick to walk or run. Okay. Oh, wow. It's definitely a product of its time because I'm controlling the camera and walking with that thumbstick. Yikes. Okay. Cool. Okay. Use the right thumbstick to look around.
And why so many?
Well, we need a great deal of protection. The Seraphim have sworn to protect the people.
It's also inverted, which is trash.
Welcome to the slums, Kain. We are in the oldest and most decrepit part of the city, where few people dare to come. A perfect place to train you.
Train me? You take me for a dog?
Your memory has been shattered, and your body has lain dormant for 200 years. What skills you had must be recovered before you can be of any use to the Cabal.
God, it's weird to hold an Xbox controller that doesn't have bumpers, now that I think about it. Because it just has the two triggers.
Patience, vampire.
It's weird.
First, know that you are
It's been a long time since I've held an original Xbox controller, so...
able to jump higher and farther than
But I just realized that as I sat here. I'm like, yeah, there are no
when your
bumpers.
path is blocked, seek for a place to jump. Now, join me up here.
The lady's runaway was weird.
Excellent.
Alright, I'm going to try and turn this up on my end. If it gets too loud over the stream, please let me know.
Silently and carefully by floating
The shit.
down. This will be important when I train you to kill. Now, follow me.
She would discover I needed little training in how to kill.
Then press and hold the float. Okay. And I failed that. Oh, that's weird. Does nobody, like, question that? Like, yeah. Pull the lever, open the gate. Like, this person right here, did they not question when I do that? That just looks weird. I don't know about that. Sure. I guess I just opened this door. Man.
The city is a labyrinth.
Even turning it up to 75, like I'm still struggling to hear this.
Kain, are you hungry?
I thought about like hooking up my headphones to this monitor, but I really don't feel like wearing
A
headphones
thug
right now.
From
So
a local gang of criminals.
I
He
wonder if
sought to
they're.
murder yet another helpless
It's probably too early for like
But he
a
met me instead.
subtitles option for a game because it didn't really become a
Spare me
gold
the
standard
morrow.
this generation. But I'll check. Nah. Don't worry, the music is at 9, which is the loudest.
And direct me to his
Sure.
throat.
Drink then. I will be waiting below.
God, the camera's weird in this game. Oh, they have to be highlighted.
I see you are restored.
I am.
Blood is your life. Without it, you will die.
Sure.
If you are wounded, seek out blood to restore your vitality.
Why is she
You
only wearing
must
one
know,
glove?
too,
I just realized that.
by drinking the blood of others, you will gradually become stronger and harder to kill. We call this a vampire's lore. The more creatures you drink from, the more lore you will gain, and the greater your health will become. Leave no enemy alive, Kain. You will need their blood and their lore to survive. Now, let us continue.
Somebody help me, please! Help me!
Oh, okay. At least they brought back his good old laugh. So that's something. What does that do? Oh, that's a bummer. Whatever. I guess I don't really need that. The only problem with having this Xbox like right next to me is I can literally hear everything. Like I can hear the disc moving and spinning and shit.
Though it is
So-
life-giving to humans, water is deadly to vampires. Its touch burns our skin. Immersion in water can kill us. Avoid it at all costs. Also know that scattered throughout Meridian are relics of our
Sure.
ancestors.
I don't know how far we'll get
Useless
into
to
playing
humans,
this, honestly.
Only vampires can access these coffers and use the power within. Seek these out on your journey.
Her like run is terrible. It's like an extremely lengthy tutorial area, I'm not gonna lie. Sure.
Mind your business.
Wow. What if I need to feed? Disappointing. Oh, now I can. Sure. What did I have to hold? I thought it was Y. There we go. Sure. Oh, wow. Well, he can't swim. Oh, I get to do this again. That's a bummer. Whatever. I guess I'll go grab this other one real quick. Why not?
Mind your business.
I like the zoom in on him. Like after he's done feeding or whatever. The controls though like aren't the greatest. Oh wow, I almost fell in the water again. If that happened again, I'd be done. That would be I'm done playing this right now.
I spoke before of our mortal enemies, the Seraphan. It is their sworn crusade to destroy all vampires. And for this
Like it's
they have
not
developed
it's
special
not as good
defense.
obviously as I remember,
See
but
here
like
a
it's not
war
bad
made.
either. It's just the hardest thing I would say for
Should you so
today
much as touch
is
it,
it's just
you
hard to
will be
control.
burned as by fire.
Because it goes
The
back to
Seraphan
that
have
era
used these walls
where,
to rob
for
them.
whatever reason, we decided, oh, everything needs to be on the left
Follow
thumbstick. So,
me
like,
into
controlling the
sewer.
camera behind your character as well, which is a terrible idea. It's one of the things that makes, like, Nintendo 64 games, at least in my opinion, like, a lot harder to go back to today. I know some people swear by the 64, but of every retro system, I feel like that is the one that I just don't have an interest in going back to.
Your ability
There's
to
the
survive
core
will
games that I
depend
like from
upon
it,
your
but
ability to fight. It's time for you to learn how to kill. Your first line of defense is your agility. You can dodge around an opponent using your inhuman speed. You can also defend yourself by blocking attacks. I shall now strike at you. Do not be concerned. I shan't use my claws. Block my attacks, and we can proceed to the next lesson.
sure. I'm just gonna stand here and block.
We are all armed with a natural weapon.
Man, this
Our
tutorial is
claws.
a real bummer.
Use them to kill your enemies.
Like,
You
holy
can
shit, if I had
practice by
known.
attacking me.
What a combo.
If you see an enemy become tired, use this opportunity.
Like, this
to grab
tutorial is
him.
putting me to
Once
sleep, man.
grabbed, you can throw him a great distance.
Press and hold. Okay. Sure.
Excellent. Your
Excellent.
lesson is over for the moment. Continue through the sewer, and I shall meet you again shortly.
Just let me loose around the town, man. I feel like we're not going to be playing this one very long. I'm really not feeling it. Was I not supposed to jump down here? Oh, okay.
Here you are at last. Through this door lies your first true test. A gang of criminals are encamped ahead, and one of their number stands guard, unaware that his fate approaches.
Oh, I get to actually
You
fight
must
someone
kill
for
him,
reals?
Kain. You have
Cool.
the skill to block and dodge his attacks. Bring him down using your claws. Once you have
Well, I'd
felled
say it's
him,
about time.
drink his blood to restore yourself from
And
any
the sad thing
wounds
is, like,
you
I
may
can't
receive.
skip any of
I will be
this.
watching.
Like, I literally have hit every button. It's just not possible. Press and holds. Okay. Oh, I see. I don't think I was supposed to kill him. Oh well. What does that do? They just spawn another one? I think I like the original one a lot more. Maybe it's just me. Why can't I open this? Like, I'm literally standing in front of this thing. There we go. Another good horror series, and I own both on the original Xbox. I thought about busting it out, but I kind of want to wait because it's a game I'm going to test on the Series X because it's actually a back compat game, is Hunter the Reckoning, which is a great game. But I actually want to see what that game looks like on the Series X with like the auto HDR thing and upscaled the native 4K and stuff like that. So I'm really curious to see the work done to that game. So that's why here I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that.
To bring down your prey from behind. At times when you are outnumbered, look for mist from which to kill your enemies silently. If you are pursued, you can hide in mist to escape. Now, use this gift to kill those before you in the cemetery. I will let you continue when the deed is done.
What? Weird. Select a dark gift and press and hold. How do I? Oh, that's cool. It's just me, like, not really. Oh, that's a bummer. That guy saw me somehow. Sure, I'm gonna run away. Where'd the other guy go? This just looks shitty to me. Sure. Wow. Graphic. This is a game I kind of wish was back compat on the new Xbox and on the Xbox right now, because I would love to see it upscaled and how it would work and excuse me, and stuff. I think would potentially be really interesting. Okay, so I've killed everybody. Maybe I'm supposed to go up here. It seems like it, but maybe not. I can't. I thought maybe in mist form I could walk through that, which would make sense to me, but... Okay, what's over here? Sure. Okay. Okay. I don't know what that just did for me. Wow, that is horrible. I didn't think the game would actually let you do that, so that's terrible.
What manner of sorcery is this?
This is glyph energy, a new form of magic brought into the world with the rise of the Seraphan. It supplies power to all of Meridian. The gate you see can be opened using this energy. Activate the glyph box. This will bring power to the gate's lever and allow you to open it.
Okay. There's something else back here. Of course. Sure. There's more to this guy? Interesting.
Well done.
I'm just tired of talking to this lady, man.
Glyph rites, a secret society existing within Meridian. You may see them working.
Part of it is I can't hear half of what she's saying, so like it
They
doesn't
rarely
really
talk with the townsfolk,
make
and
me
very
more
little is
interested to
known
play
about
the
their
game right now.
origins. Ahead is the market where the common dregs of Meridian engage.
We'll probably
in
play
their
this for a
filthy
couple more minutes and then
commerce.
we'll look on
Beyond
this,
the
especially if I
market
got to
is the
stack
bridge
that big of
leads to
games.
the lower city.
I can't spend
Make
an
your way
hour
east
on
to the
this.
bridge. I shall meet you there.
And where are you going?
I shall scout ahead to ensure that you don't meet any Seraphan patrols. You aren't ready for them yet.
How trusting of you to leave me to my own devices.
Consider it an act of goodwill.
Do you like how that guy blocked everything from behind? Thank you.
That's generous, all you.
It is nice, isn't it? I love the like little cutscene of him every time. So we're apparently missing something along this line. And it's below us. Can I jump down? Oh, that's bad. I'm glad I saved myself there. That was bad. that could have been real bad. So is this all water? So how am I supposed to get down there then?
What do we have here?
I always thought that was shitty of these games too, where like he literally sucks the blood from like this absurd distance. It just doesn't make sense. Not very realistic for a vampire. He's wasting a lot of blood. So behind the scenes, let's see here. So I started playing Ghost Runner for the PC. Only reason I picked it up is because I actually had a gift card. And that game looks incredible on PC with ray tracing and stuff. Like I also tried to play it with a controller, but the controls are really bad with the controller. So I've been playing keyboard and mouse, which seems like the way to go for that game. But it's really, really good. I'm actually considering doing a review of it. I liked it, what I've played that much. So I played a little bit of that. I've been playing, of all things, Final Fantasy VIII Remaster for the Xbox. Just out of the blue the other day, I was in the mood and I loaded it. I've had it for a while, since it came out. In fact, I think I played through a good chunk of it on the Switch. And then for some reason I bought it on the Xbox at some point. And then the other night, like I was like, man, I'm in the mood for something classic. And I just started playing that, and it's a great version of that game. So like the remaster work they did is really something. I'd say I've put about like 8 or 9 hours into that now. There was one day, was it Monday? I want to say it was Monday. Monday I got done with work and like did my normal stuff and was done with everything by like 6:30, like eating dinner, working out and everything. And I probably played like 5 or 6 hours of that game, and that's all I did. I just got really into it. Oh wow. I want your weapon. Like, what was the button to pick up the weapon? There we go. Nah,
Come, this way. Follow me.
Where do we go?
I am taking you to Sanctuary.
I mean, and that's the craziest thing is like we're what?
Indeed, to hear this so-called leader's
We're
blood.
officially
And learn
2 weeks
what he
away,
thought his
right?
plan
2 weeks
might
from
be
the new
for me.
consoles,
Kain,
November 10th and November 12th. Like that's crazy to think that we're 2 weeks away from the launch of 2 brand new consoles, the first time technically in 7 years. Like it's wild to think about, and I'm really excited to look at both. I'm excited to look at both machines for different reasons. I'm seeing a lot of really, really cool stuff about the PlayStation 5's DualShock 5, or what are they calling it? I keep saying the DualShock 5, the DualSense. And I'm seeing a lot of really cool stuff about the haptic feedback.
Come back!
I was alone.
And it sounds like the PS5 comes with that Astro thing for free, and that sounds pretty cool. And then obviously I'll be playing Demon Souls, so I'm really excited about that. And on the Xbox, I'm excited to play Assassin's Creed, and I'm excited to just test out old games and see how they run on that thing. So I'm going to put that thing through its paces for whatever I decide to do for video. I haven't quite decided how I'm going to do a video for those systems yet. I don't know if I'm going to do like a comparison video or how to review them. So I'm still trying to figure that out. So I might do a separate video per each. I think we're going to be done with Blood Omen here. We're going to switch to something else. So that's Blood Omen 2. I don't know. It's okay. I think the original is the best. But that was Blood Omen 2. Next time I stack, I know it's not a horror game, but we're going to look at it real quick, and that is Unreal. So hopefully, we'll see how loud it is. I might have to turn it down on this monitor. Hopefully it loads. Seems like it's gonna. It might be extremely loud. We'll find out. Yeah, it's gonna be loud. Oh, well, we'll see how that is. But yeah, I most likely I'm going to do a video for the Xbox and thoughts on that, and do a separate video for the PS5 and thoughts on that. I don't think I'm going to combine them. I don't really want to like do the type of video where it's like which one is better, because I'm sure both systems are going to have their ups and their downs when they come out. And honestly, it comes down, as I've always said, as someone who had to work at GameStop for 4 years, I would always tell people, XMP, okay. I don't have a profile, so this ought to be interesting. Sure. I always tell people, like, you know, what do you currently have? Is that the, you know, are you tied, and this is an even more important question to ask now, but are you tied to either of these systems, either platform's ecosystem? So like, do you have a lot of purchases and a lot of stuff on the Xbox already, or do you have a lot of stuff on the PlayStation? You might as well stay there unless you really need to switch side. If you're looking for just one of the two systems, I always would do that. And I would ask, like, where are your friends playing? Because that's a big component of it now. Like, you're not going to go out and buy an Xbox if you have 6 friends that play on the PlayStation, and vice versa. So I would always say that. And then the final question I would always ask is there any exclusives that you are tied to that are only available on one platform? Like, are you a fan of Horizon or God of War or something? You might want to stick with PlayStation. Are you a fan of Halo or, you know, Gears of War? You might want to stick with Xbox. So maybe I did load this up once, now that I think about it, because this seems really familiar.
Do you want to take the training run?
Wow.
Or get back to your ship?
This is, time has not been kind. Wonder if I own this. I feel like I probably own this on PC. I should almost see what kind of performance I can get out of this game on PC. Oh boy, look at that. What's the...
Glad you could drop by, Marshal.
Okay. Am I supposed to step up on this? No. What am I doing? I probably should ask this guy. Oh, I see. Just return to ship.
I should be getting back.
Safe journey, John.
What elevator? Oh, okay. Wow, look at that. Oh boy. What year did this game come out? Like 2004. So this game would have come out like between Halo 1 and 2 most likely, and I feel like it looks uglier than Halo 1, so I don't know. I love the way these dudes stand, like back like this, like weird. I don't know, man. I really want to look and see if this is in my Steam library now, because I feel like I probably own it, and I kind of want to see how it plays on PC. Look at this slow elevator. Oh, wow. But yeah, I'm interested. In terms of both systems, I'm interested, and they're both going to have their ups and downs, but I'm interested to see where they both land, you know. So more than likely, I'll do videos based upon each one. I'll do a video on my thoughts and impressions on the Series X, and I'll do a video of my thoughts and impressions on the PS5. So I don't think I'm even going to like attach, like, I think it's stupid to get a console day one and then try to attach a review score to it. Like, that's impossible to do. I think I would just leave it at, would I recommend going out and purchasing one now or waiting, you know, a year or something? I think that would be a better route to go about it. I don't feel like I need to watch any of these cutscenes. Just get me into the action. Hopefully this will be a good palate cleanser from Blood Omen 2, because I was so excited to jump into that game, and like, what a bummer that was. So I really should have just titled this stream, you know, OG Xbox horror stream instead of Legacy of Kain Blood Omen 2, but it is what it is. Look at these loading. Like, look at this loading. Jeez. I've skipped like 6 cutscenes. Oh, wow. What? Oh, it's a dude's hat. I was like, what is this? People got messed up here. I feel like the last time I streamed Xbox games, I looked at this game. I probably did. I don't think I archived that stream either, because I think I was having issues.
Thank God! Help me!
Oh. Oh no. Anyway. Sure. What? Oh shit. This frame rate is not great. Oh wow, what is going on in this frame? They must have thought they had like the next Halo on their hands with this game or something.
Get this work. Wait! I'm broadcasting. Sir, up
It's like
here.
louder than
The
anything I've
camera.
heard.
I'm watching you on the security network.
Is the system two-way? Can you hear me?
Don't bother talking back.
Can I adjust options here? Sensitivity. Let's try 10. Let's turn that down a little bit, I guess. There we go. Whoa. Maybe. Sure.
The system's only one way. I
Holy
won't hear you.
crap, this is
Glad
so
we
dark
cleared that
now.
up.
Boy, am I glad to see you. TCA,
I
wow.
guess it looks better.
I wasn't sure anyone got my distress call.
I don't know.
I'm Danny Miller, level 1 technician.
I just feel like the game was
Rescue me,
overly
'cause
bright.
There's no
So.
way I'm getting out on my own. Everyone I see on the security cameras is dead. I'm barricaded in a security office over in the generator building. You'll have to go through the collection plant to get here, though. The main route is blocked. Hold on, I'll open the hatches to the runoff basin. It's a short swim. There's a camera on the other side, so I'll see you when you
What
come up.
hatches is he talking about opening? Oh, okay. Get to the
Jesus,
generator.
John.
Oh, wow.
Are we ever that green?
Can I just breathe underwater all day? I guess I'm in a marine suit, so I probably can. How do I... Okay, that's kind of shit, but I get it. Okay, so... What? Oh, okay.
How's your suit pressure?
Super dead.
Fine. You ever heard the expression blood is thicker than water? Well, it's true.
Wow, look at the like 15 frames a second animation on these enemies here. Like, look at that. That's a thing of beauty. Oh wow. I'm super gonna check my Steam library in a moment here because I have to own this on Steam. I literally feel like I have to own this on Steam. I'm gonna check when the next time we switch games here, and then I'm probably gonna download it because I just want to see what it runs like on my current PC in comparison. I'm really intrigued. Look at this thing's strobe lighting. And the more I think about it, I feel like back in the day, when this came out, I played through it on PC. I want to say I owned a copy of it. I don't think I ever played this console version of this game. So. The animation, man, it's just so ridiculous.
Miller here. You're a mess. And blue is definitely not your color. These creatures showed up right after we pulled this alien thing up from the mine. It's really old, like a relic or something.
Something immediately colors to like immediately
I've got it
showing
here
over
with
here.
me.
No. Sure, I'll take that.
Careful. A lot of that stuff is unstable. A stray shot might set it off.
The only thing, it might be a bitch to try and get this game to run on a monitor. You probably just have to edit some INI files or whatever, I guess, now that I think about it. Oh, wow, that explosion.
Watch out!
My sensitivity's almost at max, and it's still slow as shit. Like, God, the load times are so absurd in this game. What's next on the stack here? Evil Dead. So we'll look at that in just a moment here. We'll see what this next area looks like. In fact, I want to see... Man. I'm checking my Steam library right now, actually, to see if I own that game. Do I own it? I actually do not. That's really quite shocking. Now I want to look up and see how much it costs. Unreal. Maybe it's not for sale on here. Here it is. Unreal 2 The Awakening. It's $15 they want for this bullshit right now. I'll add it to my wish list. Yeah, no, I'm not. Nah, I'm good. I'm not spending 15. I'm not spending $15 on that. Like,
Good news, sir. I don't see any of those creatures around. I think you got an easy ride from here on in.
this guy's a dumbass. Look at how they run. Do I duck or do I not? I would think I'd be able to duck, but I guess not. It seems like a huge oversight, though. And I've tried both. So, I guess not. That seems like a huge oversight. Oh, it's down on the D-pad. Like, how shit is that?
Whew! I thought I'd lost you. Next up is the drainage room. It's chock full of these creatures. There's no over there!
I think one of the reasons I don't have like a hugely fond memory of this game is because I just played Unreal Tournament. like I was just so invested in Unreal Tournament and Unreal Tournament 2003, 2004 that this game I probably played through the campaign like on PC when it came out, but again, I don't really have like huge fond memories of it. It was quite a long time ago. Alright, well that's going to do Unreal Tournament. I more or less wanted to test that to make sure it worked. But I think now that I played it, I think I remember playing it back in the day. Alright, Evil Dead. Fistful of Boomstick. Does one have a price on it? I don't remember exactly where I don't remember where I picked this one up. It could have been one of the conventions I went to, or it may have been a flea market pickup too. I don't remember. Arcade game. Sure.
So you're probably asking yourself how a handsome
Oh, it's
devil
one
like
of
me
these
ended
where I
up in a
can't hear
place like
shit.
this with you, right? All right. I'll tell you the whole story, but I warn you, it ain't pretty. May seem hard to believe, but these chiseled good looks have seen a whole lot of ugly. So I guess I'd have to start with the book. Legend has it that it was written by the Dark Ones. Necronomicon Ex Mortis.
I don't know how loud this might be super loud. I feel like there was another Evil Dead game in between these two, but maybe I'm wrong. Where's my phone? I'm gonna look it up. Oh, maybe this is the one that I'm thinking of. Audio is pretty bad in this one too.
I figured that was a pretty good place to start.
Excuse me.
I had to find more weapons. My trusty boomstick was almost empty.
It's Evil Dead. Okay, the other one I'm thinking of is Regeneration, which I don't own, but I need to. Okay. Okay. So there were 3 games technically.
What are these things?
Whoa. Were you born that ugly? Say, Bub, is there another way in here?
Oh, yeah. Well, the boss has the key, but he didn't show up for work.
And I think that was the thing that was always most impressive, at least with these games, is they were actually able to get Bruce Campbell to do the voice.
I sure hope not.
And it seems like he somewhat cared about his performance in these games, so...
Co-workers are playing footsie with the forces of hell right about now. But I'll keep an eye out for your boss, though. Put in a good word for you.
I feel like this game was one that I rented at a friend's house or something when it came out. Because I remember playing this one. Is that just free money? Whoops. So where am I going? I guess at least there's somewhat of a camera in this game. Oh, I guess I can walk around.
Okay.
There.
Who wants it?
Wow, that thing took a beating, I'm not gonna lie. I just wish the audio in this game was better. It's super low. In fact, it's up all the way too. That's the sad part. Might be time to use that gun.
Well, look at that. You're all out of guts.
Oh shit. There's like no aiming. Like, unless, I guess... Wasn't this a THQ jam? It super was. I don't know how much we're going to look at this game either, to be fair. Like, I think we're going to spend the bulk of our time with the last 2 I have here. In fact, yeah, the audio is what's put me down on that game. Like, I don't know why the audio is so freaking low, and I have it like as loud as I can have it go. So that's Evil Dead. Alright, so let's look at The Thing. Now, The Thing, I don't remember... I remember renting it. I don't necessarily remember, like, a lot of it. So it's going to be interesting to look at. I don't think I ever beat it. I'm going to turn the volume down because I have no idea how loud this game is or is not going to be. The thing that always impressed me about the original Xbox 2, like when I opened it up, it's literally just like a regular ass CD-ROM drive that they threw in this thing, and it's like the most. If you've ever looked at like the inside of an original Xbox, it's like the most ghetto thrown together thing. Like it's impressive when you look on the outside of it, and then open one up and look at the inside, and you're like, wow, this thing is just like slapped together. I'm hearing no sound with this game, so that's cool. Let's look at the audio. We'll play on easy because I have no idea. Well, let's see. I might have to adjust the audio on the fly here. I'm not getting any audio, like, for this game at all. Whoa. It's hard to control this thing. I have it at max. And I'm getting no audio. I know audio is working because I see the Elgato going nuts. But I'm getting no audio from my, like, screen here at all. Like, none whatsoever, which is a huge bummer. I don't know if it's just this game being stupid or what's going on. Maybe I will hook up this headset here in a second. Because I would actually like to hear this game. Give me a second here. This is going to be real ghetto. If you guys give me one moment here, I'm actually going to be right back while I try to adjust this and see if this works on the fly. So I'll be right back. All right, we're back. I apologize. The thing has some sort of audio issue going on, so I can't actually look at that one. But it's okay. So what we're going to end up doing here is we are going to look at Cold Fear, which is... I don't know if I've ever actually looked at Cold Fear, to be completely honest. But I can tell you the audio is working for this game on my end, so... So this game has 720p support, which is crazy. We'll just play on easy because I have no idea what's going on here. $720, yeah. This was a 2005 game, I think. It's hard to see sometimes. Yeah, 2005. This was an Ubisoft game of all things, too. So we'll look at this one, and then we'll probably end with Blood Rain. Curious to see how this looks. Oh wow. I mean, 720p is not anything to get like ultra excited about or anything like that, but it's still cool to see like on a game from this era. So we'll probably be streaming till like 9:30, 9:45 tonight. Be a little bit of a shorter stream tonight. And then Friday night I don't have a time yet. It's probably not going to be until like 9, but we'll probably stream like the first hour and a half, 2 hours of Little Hope and see what that game's all about. I hope it's good. I recently played through, or did a playthrough of Man of Medan for the first time and really, really enjoyed it. But I've always liked supermassive games. I really liked Until Dawn, and I'm happy to see that they're still making those type of games. So I look forward to this one, and I think Man of Medan looked really good and actually ran pretty well on the Xbox One X, but looking through everything, I was like, I'll just get it on PC. I'm trying to remember. There was a shitty. What the hell? That was weird. There was a really shitty PS2, like close in that launch window horror game that dealt with snow. It sucked. I never played through the whole thing. I remember renting it and being really put down on it. And I can't remember what it's called. Maybe Extinction or something like that. I can picture the box art. The box art was like I want to say it was like a bloody handprint in snow. I want to say it was called Extinction. I don't know. And that's why I always got this game confused with that one. So. Where is this thing going? What? What was the thing we picked up? I guess I can't do that. I feel like I loaded this game up once when I bought it and was like, cool, it works, and that was it. I never really like looked further into it. So there's got to be something in this room I'm missing. We're gonna go back in here. Do I have a... Oh yeah, that's cool. Oh, that's kind of neat, I guess. It gives you a way to look around. I can't interact with anything though. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything in here. Guess we'll go back outside. Oh, I don't know how much we're gonna play this, honestly. It does seem like a cool game, though. Wait, is this just the other side of that? Yeah, it sure is. Well, shit. I got all excited. Let's see if I can get my resistance back up here. So there must be something like up closer here that I can look at or something. Oh wait, I guess I can go down. Oh. That's cool.
These Russian boats aren't exactly built the same way ours are. I better read the inscriptions so that I don't get lost. Let's see how much of my Russian I still remember.
Maybe I can shoot this thing.
It's unlocked.
Oh, wow. That's such a shitty thing to put in a game that has controls like this. Wow.
Мы окружены! Они повсюду! Они идут прямо на нас!
Тихо! Они могут нас услышать! Помогите мне открыть эту дверь! Она закрыта на ключ, мы пропали!
Hey!
Осторожно! Один из них за углом!
This is where the action comes in, man. Shit, shit, shit!
Огонь!
Oh man, it is hard to aim. Oh wow, that guy's dead. I'll take your
This valve must
ammo.
control the sprinkler system.
Thank you. Super didn't expect that guy to get that raunchy of a headshot. That was rather impressive, if I'm being honest. I see his gun in his hand. What are you talking about? Nothing useful. This game seems pretty cool, honestly. It kind of reminds me of a cross between Resident Evil and Winback, which is shit. Did they? This is driving me nuts now. I think the Winback, because like Winback came out on the 64, and I played it there. It's probably a game that super doesn't hold up today, but I thought it was a cool game at the time. Okay, they did make a PS2 version, and then there was a sequel. I never played the sequel, and now I really want that, so I'm gonna look into getting that now. I didn't. What? They made a Winback too? Like, it's probably terrible. But I feel like I have to get that now. But that's always what this game kind of reminded me of, the little bit I've looked at it. It always reminded me of Winback crossed with Resident Evil on a boat before they did Resident Evil Boat. Or actually, that was Dead Aim, which is not good. as I've been in the process of like adding games to the PlayStation Classic, I'm up to, I do like, because it takes forever, at least from where I get the ROMs from. I'm up to like, I think the O's, but I was looking at Resident Evils. One of them on there is Survivor, the worst Resident Evil game of all time, and I just was like, nope. Oh wow. I don't know, not really sure what's going on there. Is that a monkey? Is that a monkey? Yeah. I guess I should probably look around a little bit, but yeah, that's a monkey. That's like a key I could grab there. I guess not. Oh, because there were okay. So somebody was like messing with the monkey. I don't know. This game seems cool. Like, seems like something I would actually maybe invest some time into. Oh no. Oh shit, it's so dark in here. What the shit? Here, interact. Nothing again. Don't put your gun up, fool. There's nothing really in here. I feel like that's the door I came through. I'll try this door.
Great, it's locked.
Well, that ain't happening. Oh, that's not a door. Okay. Just get my gun out and being ready. I like how I have to go and look at the note. Smoking in the armory is strictly forbidden. All types of munitions are stored in there, and some are particularly unstable. I like how we're on a Russian ship, and this is written in English. Probably just because that's how I'm playing the game, but the dude's name is like something I would never be able to pronounce, like Enishenko. Oh, that's cool. I'm fully loaded with this ammo. Good to know. I actually think this game's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. According to the witness, Corporal Lee Guy had misplaced his electronic key while on duty. Sure, maybe don't do that. Maybe don't do that. Can I swim in this game? No, I guess not. Oh, shit.
There's too much water pressure. I can't open the door.
Well, don't worry. We're going to alleviate that issue. Oh, I should have thought about that.
Gotta find a handle to stick back on this door.
I might have just screwed myself here. Wonder if I can go through this door now.
There's too much water pressure. I can't open the door.
The damn water pressure. shouldn't have shot that. That was a like rookie 101 mistake.
Great, it's locked.
He's so angry every time these doors too. Like, it's locked. Great.
I better watch how much I'm using. I ain't got an unlimited supply.
Voice acting's not good in this game, but
Locked. It's unlocked.
okay.
What the hell is that?
Well, we call that not. Call that no longer a problem. Really? This game seems cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like I like what I'm seeing of it.
Locked.
We'll see what's in this door, and then I think we'll go to Blood Rain to cap our evening here. Oh wow. Okay, I want to go through the other door. Whoa, shit. This game seems cool though. Like I might. Oh, that's bad. Like, maybe I'll do a stream, like a stream devoted to this game at some point in the future, because I think this game's actually pretty rad.
It must be downstairs.
This other dude like shooting me up here, really. Alright, so that's Cold Fear. We're gonna end Cold Fear there. Cold Fear seems pretty rad, I'm not gonna lie. I like what I played. Not really sure where the case for Cold Fear went, but I literally have no idea where I put the case for that game. Well, we're going to look at Blood Rain. Like, fell on the ground here. Yeah, that Cold Fear, it's cool. No pun intended. I think that game's pretty rad. I would probably look at playing that again at some point. Oh, wow. this game's not scaling properly, so that's cool. Display. You can't change that in game, so that's cool. Well, this game's probably not going to display correctly, but we'll take a look at it real quick. Ooh! You know, the funny thing about the Blood Rain series is I super played both of these games when they came out to completion. And I remember, like, nothing of them. I think you were fighting Nazis in the first one.
I'm not.
Maybe you do in the second one.
And
I don't remember. I remember the beginning of this game because I think she runs around in this like weird dress or something.
Fun to have around them.
I don't care about the story.
Zelensky's really outdone himself tonight, eh?
Man, oh man, I've got to come.
I want to say I've seen parts of the very shitty Uwe Boll movie, at least the first one. I think he made 2 of them. So yeah. Okay, this is Blood Rain. Yeah, I vaguely remember this. I think I randomly own Blood Rain 1 and 2 on all 3 systems that it came out on. For whatever reason, like over the years of collecting, they've fallen into my lap. So oh yeah, let's kick.
Area's off limits to guests.
You don't want to miss the big stuff.
Oh! How much more you think you can take?
Oh wow, this game had full dismemberment. I kind of forgot about that. Oh boy, this is going to be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, do that again.
What's your status, over?
I love how this dude just stopped. Like, what would you do in that situation? Would you just stop like that? Go, oh, well, I guess I can't attack because she's, you know, feeding on this other guy. Like, that's insane to me.
Nice
yeah,
costume,
I can't do anything. I'm powerless. Like, it's dumb. It's just incredibly shitty and incredibly stupid, man. Like,
you guys have got to keep the sheep together.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Lost her. She couldn't have gotten far.
Oh, this person's actually at least trying to attack me. So. Oh wow, that's kind of cool.
Fall back! Fall back! Oh, Jesus.
The thing about Blood Rain is, like, I would be super okay if they decided to make a new Blood Rain in 2020. I think it would be cool. I think it was a decent enough franchise that deserves a second chance. Who put this out? Majesco. Like, really? Majesco and Terminal Reality. Interesting. For whatever reason, I always thought this was also a THQ jam for whatever reason, but we already been through there. Bummer. The funny thing is, like, I remember back in the day thinking that the lighting on the ground here and like the reflections and stuff were incredibly impressive for its time. And like looking at it now, I'm like, man, this doesn't look that great today, but boy, there's a lot of screen tearing in this game too. Isn't that where I jumped in from? Is there not? I appreciate, you know what, that's one thing I always appreciate in a good video game is when you kill enemies and there's blood splatter and it stays. Like, I can just literally walk through my carnage, like, yep, I've been here. I kind of remember this shit too.
You should run. It won't help, but it might make you feel better.
That's how I like it, honey. Oh yeah, do that
again. Blood Rain, like, wow. It's just kind of a blast from the past, honestly.
I need help over here.
Oh. Can't go that way yet. What are we still dealing with? Whoa. The harpoon thing is cool, I'm not gonna lie. I can't remember if the Blood Rain games were ones that they made back compat on the new Xbox. I don't think so, but maybe they did. I should look into that. I really should look into that. If they are, I should totally like think about playing this again. Uh-oh.
I need help over here.
We'll probably play a couple more minutes of this and then call it here.
You can't be here, lady.
Oh man, look at the blade. She's damp here.
Damp here.
Maybe they did make this back. I'm gonna look that up.
Oh, not just like anybody else. Wanna try me?
Blood Rain 2 back. Yeah, it is. It totally is backwards compatible. Okay. I'm gonna install this in a little bit on my and mess around with it, because after looking at it here, like, I'm very curious to see what it looks like. Like, maybe I tried it on my Xbox One X at some point, but I don't remember. But like, now I'm really curious to see, and I'm gonna be even more curious to look at this game on the Series X, because it'll have the auto HDR thing enabled, and that's gonna be wicked. So this is oh shit.
My arm! My arm! Damn it!
Oh, I forgot this game had bullet time as well. Okay.
just changed, honey. Somebody get in here! My arm! My arm!
I actually probably would sit through and play through this. Maybe I will dick around with this game. One thing that I always thought would have been really cool, but for whatever reason, I guess Microsoft has said it's too hard to do. But I always thought it would have been really cool if they would have went back and added achievements to these OG Xbox games. That would have been kind of like a cool benefit. But they, for whatever reason, I think they came out and said like there was something within the coding that they wouldn't be able to do that, or it's probably too much work. But I mean, my thought process on that is like, if you're already doing the work to make these games work on a modern console, why not just go the extra mile? But I don't know. I mean, it would give like an even more reason for people to go back and hunt down some of these old games. Like, imagine if they added achievements to Morrowind, you know, or they added achievements to something like this. Like, that'd be cool. So I get it. Where did we see that? Oh, okay.
Hell of an operation you've got here, Zelensky. Cult of Kagan's gone multinational, huh? Now I know exactly who I'm up against.
We'll fight this guy and we'll call it.
Wow, I haven't seen one. Yeah, kinda stings, huh?
Oh god, my eyes are
thanks for the
like
lesson, bitch.
I had to open my window because it was too hot in this room, and mold levels are like super high, so I'm immediately getting that allergic reaction. Okay, well that's Blood Rain 2, so I think that's where we're gonna kind of call the stream tonight. So like I said, it was just kind of a short stream. I wanted to look at some, you know, OG Xbox games for Horror Fest that were horror themed, I guess, more or less. So I'm gonna actually be working on this week's video tonight when I'm done with the stream here. And I don't know if it'll be up tonight or if it'll be up later this week. It kind of depends on how much I get done of it tonight. But I plan on releasing that shortly here. And like I said, next stream will be Friday night. There'll be 2 more Horror Fest streams, and then the week that the systems come out, so the week that the Xbox and the PlayStation come out, there will be no videos that week because I'm going to be too busy with, you know, setting these systems up and looking at them and stuff. So, but after that, for sure, there will be videos on both of them. So, anyways, I'm glad for anybody that joined the stream tonight, and I look forward to playing Dark Pictures Anthology